I was asked a while ago by someone about the containers that I use for my leftovers. This is just a aluminium or aluminum, depends where you live on the planet. It's about 6 inches long and it's about 4 inches wide. It's a good inch and a bit high. Now I never overfill them because when you reheat them, if you overfill them, you know, the top gets a bit sticky, whatever. Now this is how they come. So this is the lid for them after you put your food in there. So what that is just silver on top, which means that'll be the reflective bit that goes in the oven like that. So when you're heating it, it heats everything up. I'll show you how I close them up shortly. This is what we had for dinner. Okay, this is shepherd's pie. I think I'll put a link in the description. I've made shepherd's pie before on this channel, so if you want to have a look at it, the only thing I did different really was I added some dried shallots, a bit extra paprika on this one. It's beautiful. Now you can probably see this gap here. We had half of that each for a meal, so that's more than enough. That means these ones are actually bigger. So just best you can take that out, put that in there. There's one. There's two. There is going to be number 3. See there's a little gap at the each end I'm creating because there's a little bit left over in the pan as well. So what I'm just going to do is gather all that up. Beautiful. We have mushrooms on this, a little bit of bacon. Just stick this bit in there. So it's a true leftover. It's whatever, if you know what I mean. Still is absolutely delicious. So we got 5 meals out of this. We can get 6. I didn't make this one that high in the pan. I only made this high. You can make it bigger and you will certainly get 6 meals out of it if it's a bit bigger, obviously. Here we go, just a bit of the leftover. I'm not going to waste anything. And it's just ground beef in there this time. Sometimes I make it with beef and I'll braise the beef and then I'll add the mince or ground beef to finish a meal off. So that will do. Let's get that out of the way. Let's just do one up here. Now, just using the spatula, I'm just going to level it off a little bit. All we're going to do is put a lid on it. Remember, you'll see them like this. Put it like that. It's not going to be the end of the world. This is how they're designed to go on. Simply put it on top. You should be able to get these anywhere. If you can't find them, ask your local supermarket. Can they get them? A lot of wholesalers have them. So that's it. All that needs to be done now is put in the oven at about 160 degrees C, whatever that is in Fahrenheit, and takes about, now this, if this is frozen, it will take about 40-45 minutes at that temperature. If it's thawed like this, it'll only take 20 minutes. So, like I say, leftovers as good as the original, and I can tell you that big pan of everything cost me, I think probably about $8, $9. I'll show you, we get every now and then. That's what inspires some of my cooking. This is a 3 kilo of potatoes for 99 cents. And I would have used probably just over a third of that to make the topping on the shepherd's pie. Cottage pie, shepherd's pie, whatever you like. So for those people who have been asking me how do I store these, that's what it's all about. And just to give you an idea, when this goes in the fridge, it's good for another 3 or 4 days, probably longer. Of course, we're going to put a couple of these in the freezer, so there'll be maybe a couple of weeks time we'll have shepherd's pie again without me having to make another big container. So if you have been, thank you very much for watching. Of course, a friend of mine in Queensland would eat the whole container in one sitting.